After taking a year off because of the pandemic, July 4th was back with a bang. The problem was way too many illegal fireworks creating very dangerous situations.
That is insane there. All right, despite threats of $1,000 citations, a lot of people there not deterred. Many neighborhoods sounded like a war zone last night.
And we have Christina Gonzalez live in South LA where there was an injury. That's not necessarily surprising looking at that video.
You know, I'll tell you, we're right around the corner from 67th Street where LA Fire confirms they had what they call a catastrophic injury. But nobody there wants to talk about it. They're saying that after what they saw this weekend, it's obvious that nothing can be done about it anyway. Watch. Fires started by fireworks off Willis and Chase in Panorama City. LA City Fire confirming they responded just to this location, and you can see the timestamps at 8:51 and again at 11:19 when the building next to the tree started to actually catch on fire.
It was crazy. It's a nightmare.
They echo people describing the barrage of illegal fireworks that you can see from Skyfox. These are not small backyard sparklers. These are full-on explosions. Viewers sending us video from all over. Foothill neighborhoods in northeast Los Angeles, from apartment building rooftops in Anaheim. And check out the scene in Rialto. In Panorama City, vehicles damaged by falling, burning palm fronds.
Mal, muy mal. Vino la policía y no hizo nada.
She says police were here but could do nothing.
We have like wars and to see who throws the better fireworks. And I told him, my two other friends, that it gets crazy around here.
Do the cops ever come out and do anything?
Well, there's one cop car. There was one cop car over there. And then they...
While all this is going on?
Yeah.
Neither LAPD nor LA Fire have numbers yet on the numbers of calls they responded to, but they admit they were overwhelmed. And this is what it looked like, despite pleas from fire officials afraid of brush fires, threats of citations from law enforcement, and firework buyback attempts organized by politicians.
So I think it's getting worse.
Lenny Freeman doesn't live far from where these illegal fireworks were set last night. He's with the Sunland Tujunga Neighborhood Council, where he says police have been knocking on doors of offenders reported by residents all last week.
But what this really needs is community involvement. And this is one of the items I ran on, was a neighborhood watch approach.
But back in Panorama City, as residents clean up the mess from last night, reporting on your neighbor just doesn't seem like an option, even if they're scared.
¿Le asusta? Sí, claro que sí, pero...
They say they fear the fireworks as much as the people setting them off. Indeed, most of those who sent us these videos did so with the understanding that we wouldn't identify them, even as we hear the question again and again.
What can we do to change these?
And that is a very good question. Now, at 6:30 or at 6 o'clock in our newscast, you're going to hear from neighborhood council people. They're saying that as much as we are hearing that this increase that we're all not imagining is because of the pandemic and COVID, it isn't. There are other theories as to what's going on, and that would help perhaps make it better. I'll talk to you about that at 6 o'clock. I'm Christina Gonzalez, live in South LA. Back to you in the studio.
I'm intrigued to hear about those theories. All right, Christina, thank you so much.